Hey, hi, welcome to another video. And in this video, we are going to talk about my failed app, one of the app which I published last month. And it's been almost 4 weeks, and I could finally say it's a failed app because I got only one subscription, and most of the users who were using it were not even rating it, were not very active after using it after onboarding it for the first time. But there is one major update which I wanted to share in this video about what I'm going to do with this app and what technically I do with the apps which are not financially viable in the long run, which I do not want to update or do not want to spend more time developing them. So this video is about that. Like what happens when your product fails, what are the options you have? Should you just abandon it and move on, or there are other options available? So yeah, let's get into that. Okay, so in this video, let's recap all the things which have happened in the past 2 weeks. So in terms of development and marketing, the things have slowed down, as I also mentioned in my last video, because I'm in my home. We celebrated Diwali, and after that, on 6th of November, it was our marriage anniversary plus our brother's birthday, so we were celebrating it as well. We stayed in this beautiful place called Kio Stays, and let me show you how beautiful that place was, like overlooking the Bhimtal river and a very luxurious cozy stay. I don't think I have stayed in such kind of tech enabled homestay ever before. Each room was equipped with an Alexa, and there were like automated curtains and very comfortable stay overall. After coming back from there, my momentum which was there for developing and working was slowed down a bit, so it took me some time to gain that momentum back again. So what about the AI cover app? Why am I saying like the app got failed? Because the app got approved on 18th of October. I did not do any marketing, but I was looking at the ASO and how many users are coming into the app. There were almost like 1,000 impressions a day on the app at one point, and out of that there was like 10% conversion, so 100 people were downloading it, but nobody was subscribing it. And the reason being, it's a very overcrowded market. There are a lot of apps which are providing you the same features. And meanwhile, I'm still working on the social posting app, social scheduling app for short form content, which is called Post Handle. The development of it is going decent, I would not say. If I would be in my full development momentum, it would have been released by now, but I think it still needs at least 1 or 2 weeks to be at a stage where I could share it with someone and they can connect their accounts. Plus, Facebook also declined my request for the Meta app, as I'm asking for some permissions, and Meta declined them because they asked me to incorporate some more features into my platform so that it can be usable by external users. So coming back to the main problem, right? What happens when my app got rejected? So what I did last week, I created an acquire.com account. Acquire.com is a place where you can post your software products. Like it's a marketplace where buyers and sellers are present. So sellers are the people who want to sell their software products. You can sell your SaaS product, mobile apps. A lot of deals happen there. I've already sold like 2 of my software products. You put all the details about your product, it's like a software product, and there are people who are looking to buy products because they feel there is a like opportunity to grow those software products, and then they bid on your product, and then you can sell at a price which you feel comfortable. That's what I started doing with this app. But the problem here versus the previous apps were making money, decent money, not like life-changing money or something which I would have to think twice about, like, do I need to sell? I definitely wanted to sell them. They were making somewhere around like $50 or $100 a month. And back then there were not major rules in acquire.com that you need to have certain threshold to publish your product on those marketplaces. But now I found out, after pushing out AI cover, the revenue my app made was around $7. Yes, in 1 month the app made $7, and it got almost like 5,000 impressions, which is very bad. Like, that's why I'm saying it's a flop app right now if I don't bring the value users. In terms of usability, the app has all the functionalities which an app generating around 50,000 per month revenue. It has almost exact same functionalities. But I think the reason is I'm not marketing it enough. I'm not bringing the valuable users who find value in such kind of apps. So I thought pushing it on acquire.com is the right choice. That's what I did. I put it on acquire.com and acquire.com rejected my listing. I really like the reply coming from their support team. They said the app is currently not making enough revenue, so they feel comfortable pushing it onto their content, because there has been going a lot of abuse in their platform where some developers are just compiling a small app and just polluting their marketplaces. And so they gave me a number. The number currently is $500. So my app needs to make minimum $500 for it to be eligible to be posted on that marketplace. So I thought, do I need to still continue working on it? It took me like 2 weeks to make that product, and right now my development is going a bit slower, and I thought, what do I need to do? I'm thinking I would love to see some meta ads marketing. How does that perform? So my idea is I will spend at least $1,000. With these $1,000, there will be a big lesson. Lesson number one will be I'll learn how meta ad marketing works, which I know a little bit, but here I'll have to optimize at least 4 or 5 ads and see which kind of user base I'm attracting, how many users are coming in who are subscribing to the paid plan. I'm not planning to add any feature into the app right now. I want to sell it as it is right now and just want to see how marketing works. Once I see a number, like the cost per acquisition number, which is called CPA, if I see, like, if I'm running an ad of $100 and that is giving me a $10 revenue, that's like a 90% loss, obviously. But with that, I'll have some number in my mind how much I'll have to spend to reach to $500, because $500 once the app makes, I can post it on acquire.com, and then there I'm pretty confident with the code base, the IP of the domain, and everything the app provides, I could easily sell it at some 4x number of that revenue, 4 or 5x. So that's my plan, and I'm not sure, like, it can fail, it can backfire, I don't know, but there are 2 positives if it runs. One thing which is definitely I'm sure is I'll learn how meta ads works, how they perform, and the countries which I'm targeting is going to be US, UK and Australia, like big developed countries, so that my ad spend will be a bit higher, but then the probability of users subscribing to the paid plan will be good as well. And maybe I'll also try some free trials into the app. That's the only development I'm going to do, like the paywall with a free trial, or giving a one-time fee or a lifetime deal, something like that. So let's see. This is the plan for the next week, and the last week has been decent, as I said, and yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. So far this is going on. Auto Reels is doing great. Like every week I'm getting new subscriptions, not daily. That's the plan for next year. I'm thinking daily I'll have 1 subscriber. I also got into an issue with Auto Reels. There are people who subscribe for a yearly plan, which is very cheap right now. It's like $59. But my paywall says unlimited AI videos, which is kind of a little bit misleading, which most of the lifetime users replied to me, because technically there is a daily limit. I cannot give you unlimited because it's an AI server cost which I'll have to deal with. So the limit earlier was 5 videos per day, but I'm increasing it to 10 videos per day, and I discussed it with the customers who are there, and they are okay with 10 videos a day as well. Okay, so in Auto Reels, actually I gave a new update where you can create a custom script now. Earlier there was an option you can type your prompt and the AI would write the whole script for you, and sometimes most of the users would not like that. They want to add some specific hook by themselves, or they have some story in mind which they want to be narrated as they want it. So what I did, I gave a toggle button where you can now write your own custom scripts, and now AI will not generate the script, but your script will be transcribed, plus the images will be generated based on your script. The limit right now is 450 characters. I received 2 complaints last night that the length of the script which they can put is very less. So I'm planning to give another update where I'll increase it to 800 characters. So yeah, that's about it. Auto Reels doing decent, and not a huge influx in numbers or impressions. It's being stable at this point, I could say. So that's about Auto AI Reels. Second is my AI cover, which I already told you about. Kind of a failed app at this point, and I just want to sell it off after doing this last experiment with it, which I'm planning to do next week. And the third is post handle. The development work is going. The deadline which I'm setting for myself is in next 2 weeks. By 24th of this month, I'm thinking I should have a first version ready. One of the things which I was looking at when I was making my like weekly to-do lists or my task list for the week, my reflections of whole week, I found out I've been launching apps on every 18th. So on 18th September, I launched Auto AI Reels. On 18th October, I released AI cover. And if I am following that same pattern, by 18th November, I should be making post handle out. So 1 month, one app. Pretty recent, yeah. I think we are not at 0 at this point. We are somewhere close to 1. And now the journey will be from 1 to 100. That would be a super exciting journey. It's definitely not as quick as I thought earlier. One final update. So I got contacted by someone. He's a VC and he is developing his own company. He has developed multiple AI startups earlier, and now he's working on another AI startup. He's working on video, like video creation tool, something on Mac, and they were struggling with screen capture Electron API. And luckily, if you have seen my video, I launched one open source project which is called Electron screen capture kit, something like that, and it's getting decent like downloads every week. People are finding it valuable, which I'm super excited with. I just published what my problem was in my product, and I just created an open source library, and now users are using it and forking it by to make it usable for them. And this guy saw my library, he used this on their product. They found some problem in it, they needed some customization, so he emailed me directly. And while we were talking about the library, about his product, he also gave me an offer, like if I want to contribute in his product, if I have some time. So for now, I have told him like I could not give a lot more time, but I will give some time to their product, and I'm thinking from next week I'll be starting on that as well, because I really like the thing which they are building, and it's a very, very cool thing. I'm not sure if I'm able to share more here at this point. I have also signed some documents, so yeah, I'll give you more updates on that product as we go along. So yeah, that's about it. It's a long, lengthy update for the whole last 2 weeks. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll be making another video tomorrow. The next week is starting, and I'm planning to push more content like this, but I would really appreciate if you guys can comment or like or subscribe this channel. And yeah, I'll see you again in the next one. Bye bye.